Come on!
Let's go!
Breathe! Breathe! Up!
Coach Greg, and today I'm reacting to a video by Larry Wheels called The Curse of Larry Wheels. In this, he's highlighting all of the major accidents that happened since he recorded videos with other famous YouTubers. We're gonna go over popular accidents such as Joe Linder, Noel Diesel, Ryan Cowley, tons of action. Get ready for this. And before getting into the video, I wanna make it perfectly clear, it is not Larry Wheels' fault. These accidents are the result of ego lifting. Larry Wheels is one of the strongest guys in the world, and when people get with him, the adrenaline is firing and they're trying to lift weights they've never lifted before. They have the most motivation in the world, and so sometimes they bite off more than they can chew. And up next, Joe Linder, which what appears to be over 600 pounds. He's got 6 plates plus a little thin one in the middle. Looks to be over 600 pounds. Let's see how he does conventional deadlift.
Oh, no, no.
Why would you have one piece?
I felt my back cracking already.
You could immediately see his back was rounded using improper technique. He should have had his butt down, shoulders up. He had rounded back, pulling inefficiently. He heard his back crack. Injured himself trying to do a 1-rep max, which what appeared to be way more weight than he can handle. Not Larry's fault. He chose to try and lift it, wound up injured, so no fault on Larry, but Joe, I'm sure, learned a lesson from that.
But my lower back felt like this is not good anymore.
And so his lower back, it's not good anymore. At least he didn't pop out his hernia. I prefer watching someone with 600 pounds trying to see how many reps they can get, perhaps 10, than 1 rep with 700.
Maybe you just completely wreck your spine and be like 3 years.
And listen, Joe Linder is on PDs, admittedly, and when you're on PDs, the risk of injury is that much more. So if you are in fact not natural, be even more cautious when attempting maximum weights. Next up, Noel Diesel improperly warms up, has 4 plates on the bar on a front squat of which he's never done this before and hasn't attempted this in ages. Not smart, easily could get injured. See what happens.
Yeah, all good.
Looked like he had torn his bicep potentially, but luckily he only had minor injuries, was able to recover after this. And listen, Noel Diesel, extremely lean, shredded, dieting for competitions. And just like when you're abusing PDs, as Noel Diesel admits to doing, when your body fat levels are very low, it also makes it more likely you're going to get injured.
I heard something. I thought I heard something give.
And so Larry heard something give, but might have just been the weight falling on the rack, but lucky Noel did not get hurt. And Noel made a video about this, warning people, cautioning them, do not ego lift. And so you get caught up ego lifting, even a well-respected, knowledgeable bodybuilder like Noel Diesel can make mistakes. And nearly 550 pounds in the bar here, and this looks like a complete nightmare. He's got wrists wrapped up, a slingshot, special fancy suit to help lift more weight. This looks exceedingly dangerous. Yeah, they have some big spotters, but that is almost 550 pounds. If that drops on your neck, you can die. You need to do so in a safety rack so that if the bar does fall, the pins on the side prevent it from crushing your neck. It's one thing to land on your chest, maybe break a rib. If it lands on your neck, you are dead. And notice, the spotters, they're right there. These are big, massive men, 300 pounds of muscle. If you're spotting, you got one person in the back, they ain't saving you.
Yep. All right. Come on.
Let's go!
Breathe. Breathe. Up.
I mean, he could barely lower the bar to his chest. Look how hard that was to lower it. He gets it up 6 inches and it starts going down to the next and they just barely grab it in time. Do you see how close that was? And if you've been to powerlifting competitions in the past, they never used to have the safety racks, now they do. I've seen in the past guy lose several of his teeth, dropping the bar in his face. Not a pretty sight. So please, I caution you, if you're doing the bench press with 1-rep max weights or things you might not be able to lift, you gotta have 3 spotters and or a safety rack to ensure your safety.
You literally saved his life.
Thank you.
Oh, the team effort.
The 3 of them, in fact, did save their life, and you don't want to downplay this. I don't think Larry on his own could have caught the 550 pounds before crushing his neck. And so when you're lifting with a bench press shirt or with a slingshot and you lose your groove and the bar comes down, you can't skull crush the weight. 550 pounds of a skull crusher is not happening. So Larry would have had to lift 400 pounds on his own. Very hard to do before crushing his neck. So thankfully, they had 3 spotters. And Jesse James, his heart almost stopped, eyes wide open. He can't believe what he just saw. He's in shock, almost watched a guy lose his life.
Yep, go. Yep, don't rest. Keep going, keep going. Yep.
Keep going, Mike. Keep going.
Come on, get that.
And Mike Edwards, even with a properly gripped bar with the elbows under, not a thumbless grip. Some people do a thumbless grip, also known as a suicide grip, because if you're bench pressing and you slip, it falls out easily. The thumb was under the bar, yet he still lost control, dumped 405 pounds on his chest, crossed his chest, got up, no problem. Perhaps a little bruising. Lucky the guy is this strong, that is 405 pounds dropped on your chest.
I just was like pounding the reps out, and I was like, oh, there it goes.
And he just didn't think. He was pounding out the rest. I'm here with Larry Wheels. I'm just going to go till I can't go. You have to be mindful of what you're doing. You can't ego lift. You have to control the weight. Although you're going for a PR, you still have to be able to finish the lift and rack it. Can't just set the PR and give up. And the most gruesome of all, the worst, look away. If you're not ready for this, look away. Ryan Cowley.
Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Yes. Let's go. I'm here. You've got you. You've got you. No. Drop it.
Oh, shit.
So hopefully this helps you. The next time you go for a PR, a 1-rep max, or your ego lifting, you'll consider, do I have a spotter, a safety rack, several spotters? Have I properly warmed up for this? Is this safe? Should I be doing this? Am I natural, or are my body fat levels too low to be attempting this kind of weight? How long has it been since I've tried it, and is it worth it? My opinion, if you are in fact going for PRs, it's a lot safer to do it with lighter weights for higher reps. But if you're a powerlifter, strongman competitor, you got to do what you got to do. But please, always keep safety in mind. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette IPE Pro. Please check out one of the bloops. Also, you can get the Harder Than Last Time supplements, including Tercasterone. Click the link in the description, the Circle Diet book, cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, phone consults, you name it, got on my website. Go and click the link in the description. Comment for the algorithm. Subscribe and click the bell notification button. And until next time, I am out.